My name is Cassy Summers. Welcome to the Curious Universe podcast. So I'm going to say something that might seem really obvious. And might be something that you need to hear today. And that's, it's okay to take care of you before others' needs are met. It's okay to say no. It's okay to say no. It's okay to make sure that you're all good before you do everything you can to make someone else all good. It's okay to take time for you, even if it seems like everyone around you is falling apart and you are the only one capable of keeping it together. You don't have to keep it together so that you can take care of everyone else, leaving your care behind. It's okay, and it's more than okay, because here's the thing. Not only will it nurture you, not only will it recharge you, refill you, give you what you require to be a greater gift to those around you, but it can also inspire others, and one step beyond inspiration, empower them to know that it's okay for them to take care of themselves and that they got this. You might feel like there's a responsibility that's been put on you. You might be responsible for your family. You might be responsible for your work environment. You might feel like you're responsible for the world. And whether you put that on your shoulders or you let someone else, doesn't matter. Because you're not responsible. You're not responsible for all that. To be responsible is to constantly be judging if you're responding correctly or incorrectly. That's responsible. But no one can take care of you if you can't take care of you. And I mean really take care of. I'm not just saying come in an emergency and help you out. Yeah, that's possible. That's true. And maybe that's the only time you've ever really felt cared for was in those emergency situations. And you might create situations like that so that you get that caring. But I'm talking like true taking care of you, cared for by you, nurtured by you, where your personal health, well-being, your being has been tended to, nourished by you. Some of us are lucky to have really amazing people in our lives that are willing to be aware of what we require. They're willing to be that kindness to perceive our universes and deliver. And some don't have that yet. I want to say yet, because it's possible for everyone to have that. It is possible. Even that impossibility is possible. Here's the thing. Step one is being it for you. We think it's the other way. And some of the programming, some of the, romance movies, books we've read, tales that have been told, was that you were in need and something came and they rescued you. And so we look for that. We look for, can someone come rescue me? I need help. But if you're not willing to ask for help, that's the empowerment piece. Help might not be able to find you. It's okay to take care of you. It really is. We've been, led to believe a lot of things that just aren't true. They're disempowering things. It's as though we want to create a world where we take care of others and then expect others to take care of us. We live in this codependency. We are dependent on the system. We're dependent on family. We're dependent on partners. We're dependent on kids. And they're dependent on us. And we create this network of dependency. And so that's community, as though that's right. But I got to tell you, how often have you known, if I could have just had this, then I would have felt nourished, and someone else didn't know? You know what I mean, don't you? When you're low, what gets you out of being low? Do you even know? Or do you expect other people to guess? Now, again, you might be lucky. You might have had someone, maybe a best friend, a partner, and they were willing to learn you. They were willing to know. And that's beautiful. Don't cut that off. Don't discard that. But it also makes them the source for something. And that's not kind. No one should be the source for your happiness, for your self-care. No one should have to take care of you. Because you can be empowered to care for you. And in that caring for you, you're going to invite other people to play. You're going to invite other people to gift to you, and you can receive from them. And your receiving from them will grow. It might sound crazy, but it will. You can receive more when you're able to care for you than if you're expecting someone to care more about you than you do about you. It's okay to care for you. I remember I used to fly a lot, and you watch over and over these safety videos, these safety demonstrations. And they always say at one point, when the thing for air drops, okay, and you're supposed to put it in your face and you're supposed to breathe through it, they always say, put yours on first before tending to anyone else. And I heard it 1,000 times before one day it was oh, Because if I go, oh my God, my child, and I try and put it on my child, and then I pass out from no oxygen, that child might not be able to get one on me or even understand how to do it. That I actually have to be willing to do mine first. And what's so cool is as I'm putting on mine, it's showing others what they need to be doing for themselves. And a lot of them will then be empowered to do it for themselves. So that's caring for you. That's self-care from actually caring for your being. And also the action of self-care as we know it, whatever that looks like for you, whatever self-care is for you. But there will be people that will tell you that you're selfish. And there will be people that will judge and talk behind your back. There will be people that will make up a whole story about you and what's going on. Let up. I invite you to not waste your time trying to disprove it. Trying to get them to understand, no, I just needed some time for myself. Those that desire to support you, those that truly have caring and kindness for you, they will encourage you to care for you. They will celebrate it. And those that get mad at you for it might not be the kind of people you want in your life, no matter what that relationship is. And that's something you got to choose for your own self-care. That is self-care. What kind of people are you inviting into your life? Are you keeping in your life? Are you having in your life? Do they care for you? And if they don't, then are you willing to care enough for you? You get what I'm saying? Explore with me. What is it like to truly care for yourself? When are those moments where you have such a sense of being cared for? And would you acknowledge that in those moments, regardless of if it came from an outside source or not, you had to be willing to open to that. You had to be willing to care enough about you to receive that caring. So it comes back to you again. And when you don't care for you, no matter what someone tries to do, as caring as they are, you'll never fully receive it. You cannot receive something that you're not willing to be. So if you're not willing to be caring for you, you cannot receive true caring for you. So what if it's okay to care for you? And in that caring for you, there's so much empowerment. There's so much empowerment to know that you are fully the beautiful source for everything in your life. And not to fear that, not to think that that means you are alone, because you are not alone. But to acknowledge that you can truly have anything and everything that you desire from being willing to receive it. If you desire more love, be more love. If you desire more caring, be caring for you. And all those other people that, I get it, they're struggling. Man, people are struggling right now. And there's those that are struggling that are silent. They haven't said a word. You might not even know. You might have no idea their universe. And I get you care for them. And you want to take care of them because that's what you've been taught to do. But what if one aspect of caring for them is to care for you? And in that caring for you, in that absolute, infinite, beautiful space of caring for you, your acts, your actions, your acts of kindness, your acts of caring from that space, it's like a huge tsunami of gifting. But when you're running low, when you are depleted, when you are holding it together, and you're going, okay, I'll take care of me as soon as I just need to take care of these people. When they're okay, when I can get this handled, then okay, I will take some time for me. I know it. When work's handled, when my kids are handled, when this is going on, then I will take some time for me. Do you sense the difference energetically in those scenarios? How much do you actually have to gift? I'm not saying give because they are taking. You are giving, they are taking. You are giving, they are taking. I'm talking about that infinite gift. When a gift touches someone's world, it actually never stops. Give and take has a limit because they can only take what you have to give. So when you run out of what you can give, they cannot take anymore. Gifting touches someone and ripples into infiniteness rather. So when you have full caring for you, and from that space you gift to those that are willing to receive, can you sense the expansiveness of that? Can you sense the motion, the ripple, the endlessness of it? There's that little piece of time in between, right? Of when you suddenly acknowledge, oh shit, I need some self-care. I need to take care of myself right now. And then there's the transition from this spot to when you're in that expansive, cared for, nurtured, revitalized space. And this in between is when you have to be aggressively caring for yourself. Because depending on how you've designed your life, you might have a lot of people that will fight you during this time. Could be your work environment, could be your home environment, could be your school environment. And I want to tell you that it's okay during this transition for you to care for you. If you needed to hear it, I'm telling you, you can hear it. You can give yourself permission, no matter what they're going to say, no matter what they're going to judge, you can care for you. Because once you get here, you don't care anymore what they're saying, the judgments. It's this piece that's can be difficult, is when you're like depleted, you want to get to that expanded space again, and the in between. And you can play this and you can hear me say, it's okay. And you can hear yourself say, you know what? It's okay. It's okay. Yeah, shit needs to get done. I'm going to go take a bath. Yeah, I get everyone has needs. I'm going to check out what I need right now. What do I need right now? I'm going to take care of that. I'm going to handle that. I'm going to have caring for me. And from then, that big space, you truly have infinite possibilities. Now, how do you get, like, what is it from here to here? That's something you're going to have to discover. Everyone is different. You're going to have to get curious about yourself. What replenishes you? What revitalizes you? What enlivens you and nurtures you and nourishes your very being? And just choose it. You can. You're allowed. You can give yourself permission, even if everyone's fighting you. And if no one's fighting you, if you have designed a beautiful life surrounded by people that acknowledge the gift of you caring for yourself, that's amazing. Maybe this can be an acknowledgement piece for you, to acknowledge how wonderful you are to have created that life, that inspiring, beautiful life. And you can inspire others to choose it, because that's possible too. You treat others how you teach others how to treat you. We kind of think everyone would just naturally be the way that I am. No, you teach others how to treat you by how you treat you. And you will draw in, if you're caring for you, you will draw caring people in. If you run yourself ragged and deplete yourself, you will draw in people that want to deplete you, that want to take from you. And it's just a choice. It doesn't mean anything about you. And I get that sometimes that can be a misconception. You know, if you've ever heard yourself say, like, how come I'm like the only one that gets picked on? Or how come I'm always like the last on everyone's list? How come I'm this? How come like everyone gets this except me? Well, are you the last on your list? If you're the last on your list, you're the last on everyone's list. Do you take care of you first? If you don't care for you first, no one else is going to care for you first. You got this. This might be a little bit of a transition if you have lived a large part of your life like I did, functioning from that taking care of others first, that place where you are not the valuable product in your life. Everyone else is. But no matter what you've been told, I want to invite you to look at the possibility of what if it's not awful, wrong, selfish, terrible to be the most valuable product in your reality? What if it's potent? What if it's empowered? What if it's beautiful and glorious? What if we could all be that? And from there, truly from there, the choices that you would make, would they not include the world? Would they not include others? Because when you truly acknowledge you as the most valuable product, here's the thing. You would desire to have people around you that were kind and caring, that were happy, that were playful. You would care for the planet because it's in your best interests. See, we have this misconception, right? If you're the most valuable product, I'm not saying the only valuable product, but the lie is if that you're the most valuable product in your world, then you would only be interested in yourself. That's not true. Because someone who truly acknowledges themselves as the most valuable product would be interested in everything that they could learn from, that they could grow from, that they could receive from, that they could gift to. Now, how do you know if anything I've been saying is true for you? Because I don't want you to align and agree with me here. And I hope that you're not resisting and reacting. And you might. It's okay. I would like for you to know what you know here. So as I speak, and you might want to listen again, when something lightens up for you, it's true for you. If your body gets lighter, your space gets more expansive, your being gets lighter, the weight starts coming off, that is an indication that it is true for you. And that's what you know. If I ever say something that's heavy, that's okay. It's just not true for you. Toss it out. Ignore it. Years from now, it might be light, and it might never be light, and that's okay. I'm curious to know what you know. I'm curious for you to explore this in the way that you explore your own universe. Thank you for being here, listening to the show. If you get anything out of this, I would invite you to share it, to help me get it out there. Your reviews, your likes, you take that moment just to make that little click. It actually creates a lot. So thank you. Thank you for that gift. I gratefully receive it. And I gratefully receive you being here with me. You are valuable. Thanks so much. I'll see you on the next show. Thank you for exploring the curious universe with me. Your curiosity matters. And what if together we could create a greater, more curious world?